everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I have another used book haul for you guys, so stay tuned. All right, everyone, so this one seems a little bit of a strange one. I am not sure why, but Goodwill had these wrapped in plastic, and there are a lot of these here, so I'm gonna have to open up a lot of plastic to get to these. But one of them is not wrapped, so again, no idea what they were thinking when they did this. But let's jump into this. We have a lot of books here. I guess maybe because they're older is why they're wrapped in plastic, but these two are bigger, and I can tell like how old these are, so I guess I can understand these being wrapped. This is Swing with Scooter, David Cassidy and the Girl He Loves, introducing Penny and her cross-eyed pussycat. So this says all new, 64 pages. This one is very old. So this says May, number 33. It looks like it was a quarter there. I'm going to take it out of the plastic. This one I understand why it's in plastic again, like for sure. But I can't look at it if I don't take it out, so we're going to take it out. So yeah, this was 25-cent comic book, and here is back. Let me try to, that might be better. Okay. Again, I did read that cover to you, but I'll try to make it where you can see the whole thing. So let's peek into this. Definitely really old. Let's see. Yeah, May of 1971. So this one, totally understandable why it was in plastic. I'm gonna try to like scooch and be really careful here. This one's also in a bag, but this one's definitely newer. So that one was $4. This one also says $4, and this one's definitely newer, but maybe they were thinking it might get ripped on the shelf or something. I don't know. All right, let me get this out of there. So there's an ad for Phineas and Ferb on the back of this one, as you can see. So this is Eco-Friendly Tips, Fashion, and Fun, number 81, $2.25. Betty and Veronica, Spectacular. Got an ad for Pirates of the Caribbean here. I don't see a date in this one like on the other one, but it's definitely newer with Phineas and Ferb and all that on it. So, oh, down here, okay, 2008. So those are the only two that are big like that. This was not in plastic, but this was $6. I wish they wouldn't have stuck the sticker right on this. That drives me crazy. Actually, I'd prefer them putting it in the plastic. But this is Archie 1000-page comic jamboree. $14.99, and over 2 billion Archie comics sold worldwide. Archie.com. So I have read Archie comics through my library app. I've never actually physically had any. Apparently this used to be somebody named Jonathan's. Let's see, on this one, copyright is 2013. So I'm thinking somebody like donated their collection, because we have a lot here. Some of them are Betty and Veronica, some are Archie, some are some other stuff. So this bag is $6, and we have 3 little ones in here. Let's get this open. I'm gonna have a giant pile of plastic to throw away. All right, so this is 296. This is number 195. So I don't even know how many of these there are, but this is a really skinny little thing here. But this is this issue, Betty in Wonderland. This is Betty and Veronica. I don't see, it doesn't look like there's a date on here. And I don't see one at the barcode either. 2009. Wow, that is some really small print. I can barely read that. But yeah, so that one's a newer one for sure. This one is 193. Betty and Veronica digest, and in this issue, Sabrina the Teenage Witch and Josie and the Pussycats. So this one again would probably be 2009. There's some bent pages in there. I'll have to unbend them. Next, we have number 182, Betty and Veronica digest. He loves me, he loves you not. We have an ad for Sweethearts rope on the back. And again, these are smaller guys. Like this is my hand and this is the comic. So they're like the size, and this will date me because I'm pretty sure they don't even make them anymore, but they're like the size of a TV guide. If anybody's ever had a TV guide book in their hands, which if you're here looking at these, you probably know what I'm talking about. All right. I think most of the people on my page are around my age. So, all right, this one we have Archie's Pals and Gals number 132. This says 2009 on it as well. All right, get up and play an hour a day. I'm excited to have all of these. I actually really love the Archie comics. And actually the smell of this, like if you're a book sniffer, the smell of the comic, it smells good. If you don't understand, you don't understand. But all right, so this is Archie's Pals and Gals number 130. This one it's also 2009. So I don't know if all of these might be 2009 reprints of things or if they're newer comics. Riverdale came out, and I think it did up the popularity of Archie, but I had read Archie comics before that. So this is Archie's Pals and Gals number 126, and this says it's the double digest. And it looks like this is 2 of 4 of a story, so if the others aren't here, we're not going to have everything, but this one's 2008, $3.69 US. I've actually never seen these in the store. I don't know where they keep them because I've been in like bookstores, magazine section of like a normal store and all that. I've never seen these anywhere. So this is $6. I think I told you the other one was also, yeah, it was $6. I'll try to remember to show you. I think most of the ones left sitting here are $6, which my dad, he used a coupon that he had with Goodwill where he's got rewards points and stuff, and some of these might have been on sale. I don't know how much they actually were in total, but yeah, there's a lot here. So we have 162 double digest of Betty and Veronica, and this says, and the winner is part 2 of 5. So we have an ad for Batman Battle Rolls, fruit roll-ups on the back here. This one is 2008. I really love the smell of these. All right, then we have number 172, Betty and Veronica Double Digest. So actually, we didn't end up getting all of these. My dad went into Goodwill, and they had a bunch. He grabbed everything they had, and then he went back the next day, and there was a few more. So they're in this pile, but he talked to the lady at the counter, and she was like, no, you didn't get all of them. Like, I sold a bunch this morning. He was like, really? So he missed some. I think somebody donated their whole collection, and I'm not sure why they didn't put them all out at the same time. I don't know if that's picking that up, you guys, but my ice maker is making ice, so that's what that loud bang was, and then the running water noise. So this is number 111. This is a Betty and Veronica Double Digest. This one's 2002. So this one's a little older. We got ad for GameCube games. of Sonic and stuff on the back. Look at that. And I see some Christmas. There's some Christmas in here. We got a page that's bent. I'm definitely going to have to try to flatten some of these back out. Let's just go ahead and we'll do that. I'll set it down. Go over here, $6. All right. This bag has number 181, Betty and Veronica. So some of these say Archie and some of them say Betty and Veronica. So I don't know. I'm guessing that's like two different sets. I don't guess like we're going from an Archie and then to a Betty and Veronica. But this is number 181. This one says 2008. We have an ad for Wii and Sega on the back. Knight's Journey of Dreams. Every one of these has pages bent in it. I hate that. I don't like when it's dog-eared, and I don't know if people did it on purpose, keeping their space, who own these, or if they're just bent where they got bent up where they're older. So this says 2006. This one is 142. So yeah, that's a pretty big jump there. All right. And this one is a Betty and Veronica. We have an ad for Push Pops on the back there. All right. This one is number 141. And it is Betty and Veronica Double Digest. This one is 2006 as well. We have an ad for Mattel here. Yeah, 2006. All right. And this one is again $6. So we have Betty and Veronica Double Digest. 150 is this one. And ooh, this one's not in great shape. This is from 2007. This one's falling apart. Ooh, the binding's very messed up on this one. I gotta be careful with it. So yeah, it's literally split there. We have an ad for Hubba Bubba Gum on the back. I'm just gonna set that one down because that one's like literally broken. This is number 247, Betty and Veronica Jumbo Comics. This one says 2019. So this one's, I think, the newest one we've had in the stack yet. All right, are you spending the day or moving here? We have an ad for Dactyl Hill Squad. I don't know what that is. All right. There's a promo code for digital comics on there, but that is gone. All right, number 114, Archie's Pals and Gals Double Digest. And this one is from 2007. And we have an ad on the back for Chaotic Games. Never heard of that one. All right, so we'll go this way. This is another $6 bag. So basically we're at $2 each when we're getting, you know, 3 books in a bag here. So this one is 154 from 2007. I can see there is a loose page in here for sure. Yeah, it's cracked at the spine there. Okay, what was on the back of this one? Same chaotic ad. Next, we have issue 160, Betty and Veronica Double Digest, and this is from 2008. Oh, this one's got a lot of bent going on there. Let's try to level that out. We got an ad for bin 10 on the back of this one. Next up, we have number 157 from 2007. This is Betty and Veronica Double Digest. Ad on the back is for PlayStation 2. What was the front ad? One that we already had before for Wii. All right, so I'm gonna just combine these stacks because I'm kind of getting too high of a stack going on here. So again, another $6 here. see if I can very gently get these out of here. All right. This is issue 101, and this is 2006. So actually, that really feels like that shouldn't be that long ago. But in reality, 2006 was almost 20 years ago, because it's about to be the end of 2005. The day I'm filming this is November 25th of 2025. It's a couple days to Thanksgiving. Oh, I like the artwork there with the M&Ms on the back. All right. Next, we have Betty and Veronica number 139 Double Digest. And this is from 2005. Got that same M&M ad on the back. Next up, we have Pals and Gals Double Digest from 2006. Actually, I really haven't seen one in here that just straight up says like Archie, except for this big one at the bottom over here that we went for. But of course, right as I say that. This was $3, so they priced this one at $1 higher. But considering that this is like the size of the 3 books they're charging $6 for, I'd say that's not a bad deal. Okay. So this is Plenty of Value for the Money School Library Journal, over 100 classic stories, Comic Palooza. It doesn't say like which issues might be in here or anything like that. But she is definitely thick. Plenty to look at in here. Let's see. And is there a copyright in this? 2014. So I think the other one said 2013, I believe. I could be wrong, but it's so buried at the bottom now. This was the one that caught my eye first from the Goodwill. So this is a $4 bag. And there's only 2 in here. So again, they're pricing them at like $2 each. I'm glad that we got all of the ones that we got. But to be honest, I'm kind of sad that there was more that were missed, because it's probably volumes. It looks like this was somebody's whole collection. So it's probably volumes that went together that are now gone. But that's okay. So Betty and Veronica Double Digest number 165. And this is from 2008. We have an ad for Sonic DS on the back. You know, to be honest, I mean, I'm sure if I wanted to find more of them, I could find them online. And I don't think I would care enough to go through that to do it, because I'm sure they'd be more expensive than the $2 each the Goodwill is charging for these. All right, yeah, there's so many pages that are dog-eared in these. But this is the one that caught my eye first, because they had, so some of these were on the shelf and others were like in the glass under by the register. So another thing, I don't understand why some were wrapped, one wasn't. You know, the one, there was some in plastic, some not, some under the display stand thing at the register like they were special. Others were just out with the other books. So yeah, I don't know. But this is number 109, Archie's Pals and Gals. And this is from 2006. We have an ad for Yu-Gi-Oh! For DS and PlayStation, PSP on the back. All right, and then up front we have Cartoon Network Racing for PS2 and DS. All right, a couple more here. This is another $6 bag, so we should have 3 more in here. Ooh, so sorry about that, guys. I did not mean to bump the tripod. All right, so this one is Archie's Pals and Gals, number 113. This is from 2007. And on the back here, we have an ad for Pokemon on Wii. I like looking at the ads. We have Ratatouille. All right. The front is Push Pops. I'm going to love having these to read through, honestly. So this is number 87, and this one is from, it looks like 2000. It's kind of worn. It looks like it's 3 zeros though. I think it's from 2000. Yeah. We have an ad for Hershey's Cookies and Cream on the back. Another little dog tag looking ear there. I don't like it when people dog tag their books. So yeah, this is from April of 2000. This one actually says it on the bottom of the page there. All right, next up we have Archie's Pals and Gals number 133. This is from 2009. We have an ad for Sony Online Entertainment, Free Realms. Never heard of it. All right. All right, this is another $6 bag with 3 of them. We have Archie's Pals and Gals number 108. This one is from 2006. And we have Jug there. We have M&M ad on the back. And there's an Xbox 360 ad for Viva Pinata. Viva Pinata, filled with fun. Do you guys remember Viva Pinata? That was so popular at one point. I still have my copy. All right, next up we have Archie's Pals and Gals number 120, Prom Drama. This one says 2008. We have an ad for Ben 10 on the back. We have Smokey the Bear ad there at the front. This one is 164, and this one is from 2006. Lego Batman on the back there for Xbox 360 and Windows. Hubba Bubba at the front. All right, 2 more bags here. This one was $3. So this one is the Comic Digest with over 1,000 comics. I mean, this one's pretty worn at the spine, but I think it's understandable. This is a $15 book according to the price there. And let's see, this is from 2013. So I think the other one had said 2013 too. But yeah, I understand how it would be hard not to mess the spine up on a thick book like this. All right, so we're down to the final bag. And this was a $3 bag. So we're ending on another 1,000-page comic book here. We have Archie's 1,000-page comic jam, over 100 classic stories. All right, and again, the spine's pretty worn on the couple of these that there are, but I understand. So this one's 2015. I think this was the newest of the bigger ones, and then I think the newest of the smaller ones was, what did I say, 2019? All right, so I'm going to very gently turn these stacks to try to get them where we can see them in frame, especially this, because it's from the 70s on the bottom there. Definitely want to be careful with that. All right, and I would have to take a lot of time to check which numbers are here and what's missing, but hopefully we have a pretty decent, consistent amount. But all right, guys, usually I say short and sweet, but this video was definitely longer. But thank you all if you are still here, and thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and if you want, you can ring the notification bell. It'll let you know when I post new videos. I do post new videos like these weekly, and I also do have gaming videos I'm putting up almost daily. But there's a lot of other stuff on my channel. I have a home bookshelf library tour, if you want to see like my home library. And I have sub box openings like book of the month for you guys on there. Then I have other stuff that's just like book hauls, unhauls of the books. movie and video game hauls and unhauls. I have yarn hauls, TikTok shorts. I have unboxings for like sub boxes, book of the month, snacks.com, or just like Target, Walmart, Amazon, things like that. So there's so many videos on my channel. So please do stick around, subscribe. Everything's sorted into nice little playlists for anything you would be trying to find. And I really appreciate you guys being here, and I hope you enjoyed looking at these like I did. And thank you again so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.